Hello, this is Vulturefire, and today's stream is going to be trying to figure out a big mana deck for a person on the Discord named Worst. And so, Worst has been kind of having problems with it. Worst is a player who played a lot, I think, quit playing during the Idols beta, was fairly active on the Discord, recently came back, and is struggling a bit with the depth for doing depth 4 runs, doing the Final Confrontation quest. I'm not going to be doing the quest, I'm just going to be doing straight up depth 4 runs, which are basically the same, except they don't have Vanna Skull. Worst specifically was working with a variant on a deck that he used to play, which is a big mana Raodan list, big spells Raodan list. So, let's see if I can also pull his... Oh, I need to get rid of a list so that I have space. Because I want to load in his original version for comparison. So this is where he was at. So the general idea here is we do have Sundering Blast, and that's kind of our core damage engine. We have various other support cards. He only had the 30 card pool on it. one day's version, then refined it a bit. We lose the prophetic focus. We go to these as our only mana cards, which I really am not a fan of the double distill. Yeah, this looks so mana starved. I agree. This starting deck looks trash. I'm here to make fun of one day, I guess. It's one of my goals. But so we have distill elements, right? But we have like Frozen Hide and Spell Jolt as our only ways to sustain it. Which means that like if you're not fighting enemies that are dropping Arcane on you to help, or other status on you to help you set up, and you don't draw Frozen Hide in your first hand, like your distill elements are dead, and without distill elements you can't do Sundering Blast. And then like you have Frozen Sol, but no way set up. You have like Starry Studies, but you have no Wits generation, it looks like. You have no Mana Boost generation either. Jesus Christ, this Starry Studies seems trash. Why is the Starry Studies here? I can't figure out how this starting deck is supposed to work. This seems terrible. Did one day make it wrong on purpose as a joke? Alright, so the Sundering Blast is the key card here, I think. I think we're going to try and play around. No, I'm not just going to try and play this list. I'm going to build a list that I think I can work with. So the Sundering Blast needs to go. I don't think so. Or not Sundering Blast, Sundering Blast is the key. Let's cut the Spell Jolts. Let's cut, I think, actually everything except the Sundering Blast to begin with. And just start with the assumption that we're building a Sundering Blast deck. So, just trying to click the arrow. So for Sundering Blast, we need mana to support it. We need ways to play it. And we need ways to get through evasion so that we can do our stuff. So I do like Frozen Solid. One thing that is a bit of an issue here, I think we want probably a Trend Rune. I don't think I like Sheltered Studies that much. I think I like Trend Rune. Trend Rune works well with Frozen Solid, works well with Sundering Blast. I like Occult Ritual, I think. It scales up in cost, and it gives us an Arcane Source. Frozen Solid, we do kind of want ways to create stuff to transform. Deathfield helps with that. I want one of my precious creative outbursts, which I'm going to keep running these until they stop being amazing, which is not going to happen. I think I do want to go Frozen Hide, Mana Jolt, we're just starting. We are, it's got fun making fun of one day's starting list, and so now I'm building my own starting list, which is definitely not going to be a train wreck. Still looks pretty low on mana, and we are probably going to have problems with draw. Phase Grace maybe should be something else. I really kind of want a Spell Draw card. Considering like Spell Scry. Is Spell Scry good? Yes. I know, it's like so expensive to get Spell Scry set up. But if we do Spell Scry, we can do like Spell Scry into Trend Rune onto Sundering Blast, which isn't bad. So I guess that's the initial game plan. So as far as epics go, I don't like Arcane Chant. I don't think it does enough. Ether Storm seems fine. Magic Cannon is bad. It can go. I still have Spell Surge. Transform Beyond Frozen Solid, not in the starting list. And I'm trying to sort out the card pool right now. I don't think I like Elemental Tide here. It's not bad, but it's really not my thing, I think. Obviously want Umbral Rights, because like, obviously want Umbral Rights. Oh, the problem with like running Umbral Rights is that if this becomes our anchor card, then that forces Worst to have completed Special Meal, and Special Meal is the hardest quest in the game right now. Why Umbro Rights? Have you, Sergi, have you played Umbro Rights Plus? Yeah, I'm not gonna play Umbro Rights because Worst doesn't have it unlocked yet, but like, why Umbro Rights? Because Umbro Rights Plus is busted. It's absurd. It's a nonsense card. We can run Heroic Recovery instead. Omen Armor seems good. Make sure we have... I think we want Lingering Ritual. I probably want Flood of Insight as well. I don't love defensive smithing. Cash Plus is free. Yeah. That's why Umbral Rights Plus is busted, is because it makes Cash Plus. Which means that it goes from being 6 mana to being 2 mana. And so you get 4 caches for 2 mana, which is ridiculous, and it's a transform, which is great. It's a transform that gets rid of the card. Yeah, I think I will swap out Death Smithing for like Mystical Bloom or Rogue Coffers or Drained Insight. We don't have Frostwave, do we? Frostwave is so good. Even when it's not directly on theme, I just want Frostwave all the time. We're gonna go with that. Alright, Icy Chains, because we are Raodan, and like, just a good Raodan card. Mana Ritual is a little shaky. I really don't like Weird Concentration, that's getting out here. Thinking what else we want. We don't have Precarious Drop because I don't know. Not running Precarious Drop seems crazy to me. Running Weird Concentration on Precarious Drop seems freaking busted. Ice Chains is amazing. It's so much frost. It's so much frost. And it applies weak, which means it can help bust Purity. And crucially, crucially, the thing is that the weak is applied before the frost. So, like, if an enemy has Purity 1, you can just freeze and do that. It's really good. Like, we have like this Ada spell with like no ways to set up the mana boost or wets, which seems bad. Like, we have this Might Everybody with no wets, which like I didn't remove the wits from, like, there was only the one wits card in the starting deck was the Starry Studies. Like, it's not like that was in the deck and I cut it. It was just a problem with the deck from the beginning. Scrying Blast seems fine. Mystical Torrent seems okay. I haven't been a fan of Spirit Bolt. Clearing Orb seems okay. I like Clearing Orb a lot. I want Smite to be good. I've been disappointed by Crystal Blast every time. We've cut this whole sub-theme, so it's gone. I can go. Been disappointed by Calculated Deception every time I've taken it. I've been disappointed by Channeling Runes. Spirit Swarm, I think. I think Spirit Swarm is more useful. Like, if you're just doing like a random new player starting deck, Spirit Swarm can do so much heavy lifting. Frozen Earth is usually very good in Raodan. Let me think. Murder Steel's not bad. As far as spell weave options go, Future Sight is the most spell weave, although actually playing both things is tricky. Rune Trance would be very good. I don't know why Rune Trance wasn't in the list. Would be very good if we had the mana boost and the wits, but I don't think we do. I think Magic Armor is going to be tricky to use. I realize I'm cutting like all the shield. Where are we at in spells on the list total? As far as like playable spells go. We don't have Mana Bolt, which is probably a mistake, but it's fine. Read the ice for generic Raodan card draw? Maybe. Smite's good. The problem with read the ice is that, like, it's so easy for it to be bad. Because, like, you need to have a frozen enemy for it to be draw 2. And 1 mana draw 2 is okay at rare, but it's not, like, crazy. I don't know. Putrid Idea is just so good, and that just kind of breaks it. Let's take Forbidden Riches. Forbidden Riches just does so much nonsense. We would need AoE to support it, but we've got some. Elemental Prism's not terrible, but... Otherwise, just 1 mana plays up, yeah, right, but it is just like 1 mana do nothing, which 1 mana do nothing except increase fatigue, which is not great. Brainstorm is very good, though. Forbidden Crystal is very good. This is definitely a Spellweave deck. I don't know what you're talking about. But Occult Ritual in Starnet? Yes. Okay. We have Blazing Ritual here? Yes. Okay. What kind of cleanse do we have? Good question. I know we've got Sanctuary and Cleansing Shield. And we've got Smite. And then we don't have any epics, so we probably should put in like 1 more. Can we make Icy Elixir work? Maybe we should go Spry Defenses. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I don't fully love this list, but we'll see how it goes. We're Raodan, so we've got a lot of brute force, and we're just gonna have to hope that's enough. So, market extra shield gain is very good. I like Purifying Shard. Yeah, just buy all those. Shrine. Emptiness can be a hard sell for Raodan, but that's actually probably a good challenge here. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. So we're fighting Bailator, we're fighting Tenacity Destruction and Vanilla. So Crystal Dragon drops Crystal Breath, which is very good. If we go here, we get Icy Gale, which is good. We can get Mirror Mist here, which is good. Thornberry Chieftain can be a struggle, but we'll see what we can do. 40 Frostguard Remedies, yeah, absolute 0. Yes, but the purity is usually more of a nuisance than anything. Always just take the mana. I guess this. Well, we don't really have heal right now, so we don't have any allies. Right, we can go for Mana Font. I think we just pass up the Arcane Evolution and go through the double event. Void Crate for Purity Busting. That's actually a pretty good option. Although we're not going to end up pathing into it, it looks like. Damage, unfortunately. There's our growth. Oh no. And then we can put this on top to do damage. Yeah, definitely a little lower on shield than we need to be. Which, I mean, I don't think we have any shield generation aside from that. Oh, we have this, I guess. I removed all the cards that I didn't like and put in all the cards that I did like. Your list was really weird. Like, I'm not saying my list is great, but I really, really didn't like your list. Like, you had Starry Studies with no ways to generate wits or mana boost aside from it. And then you had like these Wits of Manibus cards where you only had the 1-star studies to support them, which is just like baffling to me. Yeah, we are never getting through that. So we do have Frozen Salt. Yeah, we do have Frozen Salt. It's just hiding at the bottom of the deck. That was probably a mistake, because I don't actually think I want a Trender in here. I just want to get shield. Because of the plated. Story says it just doesn't support itself unless you're drawing a ton of cards. 1 minute, draw 3. With what wits? Oh, you mean like if you play it and then like you draw 3 cards in the next 2 turns? Yeah, I guess, but like I don't like waiting that long. I'm sorry. Alright, Prophetic Focus. Maybe it wasn't needed. Friggin' the sheer purity stacking here is just kind of ridiculous. Alright, that's lethal. We take a ton of damage, but not much we can do about it. Okay, I think the Enchant Armor is probably what we actually need here. Well, Cold Realization would also help fix our card flow issues. Pick up another Cold Realization here, but I want to go after one of these. Although those don't necessarily synergize well with Cold Realization. I think we take the Enchant Armor. Chassis Creature Return +2 is nice. No free upgrade. This will be good against Vessel of Knowledge, especially Emptiness Knowledge if we happen to get, because we're probably going to end up getting Dispelled. And we just go ahead and upgrade probably the Occult Ritual. I only draws 1 card right now, but that's fine. I guess I could have played that because we were getting our mana stolen anyway. At least it doesn't up their max frost. As well though, but Purity Emptiness is actually kind of a problem. Okay, we're not going to use this fight, so that can go. Am I using this turn? I think I have to. How does the mana shake out? That's +5. So we have 7, 15. Okay, so there's no way for us to do everything we want to do. So in that case, sack the Ice Block? I could have. Prism is there in case it gets Shrine Blast. Prism is there because I wanted to make sure for the mana to play Sundering Blast, because I didn't think I was going to be able to pull off Sundering Blast with the list as it stood. Unfortunately, how this mana shakes out. I want to ice this, but I also really want to do this. I think we just have to play that. We can actually do that safely. Unfortunately, get our mana stolen, which is not great for us. This fight overall is just kind of a beating. We run Occult Ritual? Why? Because I like Occult Ritual. I think it's fine here. The idea is that Occult Ritual is like a scaling damage source, but it does kind of defeat... You're right. I think the Occult Ritual was a mistake just because, like, I keep wanting to do the Occult Ritual more than the actual damage source. Like, the way this is going, what it makes me want to do is just like completely cut the spells for Occult Ritual, which is not supposed to be the point of the deck. Yeah, it was a spell deck, but then, like, getting the mana working for Sundering Blast is really tricky. Every spell is scaling damage source? Yeah, but, like, if I have the jolts, then I have the problem of, like, my problem here is, like, I cannot play these spells. They're just so expensive. Let's see, this gives me +4, which takes me to 13. Yeah, I mean, basically. That's kind of where I'm at, which is definitely not what I had intended to do, but just how this list has ended up, which is obviously not working great. So, this is first prototype. It's to be expected. Things won't necessarily work out. I tried to split the difference between Occult Ritual and other stuff, and it's not going great. Haven't played Sun Boss stuff yet, therefore you're done. Yeah, I mean, it's not totally inaccurate. Fine, after this I will try running exactly your original list. Suffocate would be better damage. I really like Bracing Cold, but I think with the Purity, that Bracing Cold becomes a whole lot worse. But mana is a little bit of a struggle. So, I'm just worried about throwing Frost endlessly into... I'm going to take the Bracing Cold. I didn't come here not to take Bracing Cold. And rest once. And if we die to the boss, then I will just try and run one day's list. Really, I need to put in... Either needed to not be fighting Emptiness, or I need to put in debuff stuff to manage that one thing. Oh, I'm absolutely going to get doomed. I feel like that's basically a guarantee. I mean, it's +5 mana. That's why I'm running it. I agree it's not doing amazing things for me, but I wanted better mana than the list that you had posted had. My big problem is, like, I hadn't realized fully that I had cut all of the spell weave. In my head, I still had some. That's obviously part of the issue here. Yeah, like I said, I put this deck together on stream while trying to talk through a bunch of different things, and this is what I get for building decks on stream, right? Like, I'm trying out new things, it doesn't work out, and now you guys do nothing but make fun of me for failing at doing it live. Lesson is don't build decks on stream. I didn't listen to you. I don't listen to anyone. But I am talking at you, and that's kind of where it's all gone wrong. I mean, it's 3 deck slots for it, but I wanted a way to draw it into the Sundering Blast anyway, and the Turn Blast, Turn Rune... I wanted... The other thing the Turn Rune does is it lets me get through evasion. And getting through the evasion was kind of what the... Like, if we end up having to fight... Because Worst had mentioned evasion specifically being an issue, and I wanted to get around that. But yeah, getting drowned under Purity is definitely a pretty big concern. How much is that right now? 3? Yeah, good jump. Should have played the bots. There isn't, but there is if Hunt is active. I didn't want the deck to just be dead to Hunt. Rip. I had this whole great plan worked out in my head, I promise. Thanks for the absolute 0. It's going to do lots of work for me. It's so close. Got him. Okay. Tough choices. Definitely all Frostwave. We've seen that as just a non-starter here. So it's a question like, but this is mana and draw, but we are kind of stuck committing upgrade to it. We didn't get our big spell, which is a little unfortunate. And Frostwave, we talked about how good it is, but Frostwave is useless to us against Emptiness. Thriving Blizzard is very good, but again, severely neutered by Emptiness, so I think it's one of these two. I know obviously Mouse Throttle thinks Mana Front is the only choice here, but I really do like the draw too. And I do think having the double dispel could be useful, although arguable whether we could ever make it work. But this is another spell for us. Frost and General Breaks Emptiness, yeah, like if you don't specifically actively prepare to counter it, and we didn't. So right now, as I see it, the choice is... So, right now, where I'm at with this deck is that I think to win the run, I would need to pivot almost entirely away from the big spell strategy that's supposed to be our centerpiece, if I wanted to make this work. Which I think is a reason to abandon the run. Because... if, like, we've already run pretty long, we're at 40 minutes. Or I guess it's half an hour after you count the 10-minute start time. But if I don't bail here, I will not be able to... I'm going to bail here and try one day's list and see how it goes. Oh, it was just, I don't know, it looked like it was marked invalid for a second, and I went back to go check why. To indicate it's a one-day list. So yeah. Let's do same set of idols. Let's actually, not just that, let's get the same set of idols active in Area 1. Just for the closest comparison possible. So now we're on Maw, Conquest, Avarice. They don't really care about magic plate. It's fine. What's the other option? It's Ruby. Don't deal with the Ruby. No weather this time. Let's see, we are going... So, we can't fight the same boss again. So the thing is, like, we're not going to get a good comparison here. Have you tried losing less? That's how I get galled up. Is that I just don't lose that much, or I lose, but I lose like late enough in a run that I don't burn that much gold. So we unfortunately can't do like a double idle start at the beginning, which was what we did in the last one, which I think would be how we would get the fair comparison. I think we're still in Mana Shield. These are all kind of trash for us. Just take the chart introspection because it's more expensive. That's pretty good. Oh, but fighting this guy. I mean, playing Rush would be the biggest culprit there, because, like, it's really easy to lose a Rush run in, like, the first 3 fights where you get basically no money. But yeah, not having Fortress from Endurance obviously going to make things better for this, if we can play it. It's not right. Yes, Dev is in chat. Not right. Just sure you are. Wow. Just really want us to be ice this turn, huh? Yeah, MTS continues to be a jerk. I guess that did actually work out, which is still a little surprised by that, but just may as well play that. Yeah, we're definitely not bleeding as much health. I don't love how slow this is, though. Like, my list was slow, but it was, like, clearly not also just, like, fundamentally a broken list. So. It was actually probably a mistake, because now that's second hand. Yeah, it was definitely a mistake. Really like a second damage source. Having only the one damage source really does not feel amazing. Pick them up later. Not really a point. May as well ice that. We're never getting to that purity, so. I'm playing one day's version of this big mana Raodan list. My version, I tried to modify it, and my initial version was not really a big spells list, and so rather than continuing to push forward with that, I decided to go ahead and swap to this list. And we are in fight 1. We'll be in fight 1 until morale improves. God, and because we don't have any... We're even still like 4 growth. Just so agonizingly slow. Okay. We did it. We finally escaped fight 1. Did you just do cold realization? I think so. Let's go event. Could take an upgrade here, could take a removal. What would I cut? Don't like the sheltered studies. Yeah, Bleeder was busted. My allies deal more damage. Correct, yeah. My allies actually are, like, next fight, you'll see the amount of damage dealt by my allies is going to be 6 times what it was in the past fight. Maybe even 12 times. But don't try and divide, because it's gonna break. Why no riposte? Just the bleed rule list just isn't on riposte. It's just on bleed instead. Because like riposte plays on draw, and so the bleed rule deck is trying to do, which means like it'll happen as you draw it, whereas the bleed rule list is trying to play cards after it's gotten a chance to set up bleed. Anyway. Yeah, like I think at the Shelter Studies, like it is not useful. Because we got the cold realization, I don't think Shelter Studies is great for us right now. Might be a mistake, we will see. Well, now we get another removal, and I don't really have another removal that I want. So, like, now when I'm not doing the aesthetic thing, I can get back-to-back. Removal events. But when I'm trying to get the, whatever... Why does your list not have Omen Armor, by the way, one day? It feels really weird that this list doesn't have... To not have Omen Armor in a list that is running, like, Forcing End and whatever. And that's an excuse, I guess. Let's go outputs, I think. That does ice us, but that's fine. Do I need this fight? I think not. All the 24 A4 enemies have, as soon as it's got another win condition. Like, right now if we got Sonic Boss, we literally cannot win. And the Fortress isn't really a problem with the spell wave anyway, but, you know. God. Yeah, like deck works are just so slow. Cleanse would be nice because we do not have any cleanse. Yeah, I think we just have to take cleanse. Take the card draw trinket. Just kill you before you got skeleton unless you too much frost involved. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The real problem I have with like the Thundering Blast deck is that after the first boss, like normally with a deck that is built around a card, you know, you want to upgrade the key card ASAP. But with Thundering Blast, you're in the awkward position where you're like, you want Singularity. Like, Singularity is just better than Thundering Blast. But, so you don't want to upgrade the Thundering Blast and waste the upgrade, especially because, like, you've got a card pool, so you don't have a ton of extra upgrades. But because if you get Singularity, like the Limited Blast just immediately leaving. Although I guess this list without the forced redraws might actually just keep it. Do I spend this 8 mana here? I don't think there's a future in not spending that 8 mana there. We don't have any Arcane to deal with the Frenzy, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we are. Decent chance we just get hyper comboed out here. Charge cards. So if you're fighting Idol of White Flame, you have to pick 2 charge cards at the start of the run. They can't be upgraded, they can't be removed, and they're just worse than normal whatever. No distill, but 2x the common mana that removes shock from you. Alright, we managed to not get shocked there somehow. I guess because we have whatever, but even with that, I'm still kind of surprised we didn't end up getting shocked. So. Could cut the Frozen Hide. Yeah, we do have a Frozen Hide. For a moment, I was like, wait, do we have a Frozen Hide? My memory is not always great. Okay, so if I do this, we end up whatever. So that does have to get played. Question is, what else am I doing this turn? We're doing this. That's only plus 3 mana right now. Now we get shocked. Nice block over Rejuve. Sorry, I missed what yours. What is Rejuve here? Oh, and Vig. Am I getting my ice blocks? Like having my ice blocks in hand may or may not be correct. We actually do kind of need to get that shield. Alright, well, we seem to have stemmed the bleeding for now. But if we get that X5 attack out again, we are just immediately back to doomed. It's fine. Character is just being fine, but alright, we hope we don't die. Alright, that's good. We're like one. What should we call away from finally actually ending this stupid fight? Without this cold realization, we would be in an even worse position. God, imagine ever actually finishing a fight. Right, I mean, I guess that's true. Again, like, I know my deck was slower, but My deck was not working properly. Shocked again. Alright, we did it. We ended a fight. Ugh. That is arcane. I don't like this. I don't like any of this. I know Vupod would say we take the Infinity Armor, but like, we have no synergy for it. Don't love that. You have to just take the Magic Cannon? I guess we kind of are... Yeah, but like, the shock isn't actually that big a deal because we've got all of the, First of all, can't get the purity. Second of all, no way to up it. And like, we're fighting emptiness, so it's not going to actually shock enemies. I think it's just gotta be a Magic Cannon. I don't like, but... Yeah, I don't think we can upgrade that. I don't think we can just vibrating that. I think we upgrade... With the shock amulet, I'm more okay upgrading this. But I really think this is probably our upgrade, actually. Because this gets us more shield, and it makes these charge up faster, which I just like a lot. SS is a great upgrade. Shock Spasm. SS being... Oh, sorry, studies. Oh, yeah. What do we cut? I think we can cut mana. I think we're too shaky on mana at the start. I don't want to cut the Sundering Blast because we can't cut a damage source. Mellish Throttle, you're the expert on cutting things. What do we cut? Kind of. Depending on your deck, like, cutting things is generally speaking correct in terms of efficiency. Having murals is also nice though, but cutting things requires you to think, and thinking is hard, so I generally will cut. We'll skip removals, skip rerolls, because then I don't have to think as much. Malice Throttle, you have to tell me what I'm cutting. Also, how the F are we beating, how are we beating Demented Muntrum? How are we not just getting demolished by Demented Muntrum? Yeah, what are we cutting? Yeah, we're cutting. What are we cutting? I need your expertise. Can't get the Cleansing Shield. We're going into Demented Muntrum with only one cleanse card. I guess we're just gonna take the reroll because. So, on the one hand, we've already seen like 2 of the better events. So, odds are not amazing that we get something great here. Also, the evasion here seems like a nightmare. Even with, we did pick up this, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I think avoiding this fight is crucial. And getting a mirror card would be okay. This fight could also be a nightmare, but we'll do our best. Maybe we'll get something good here. Powerfully non-shuffle. I mean, yeah, this is also not terrible. Powerfully non-shuffle. All right, I do not have a great feeling about this, but I feel better than I would if we were going into this without having found One thing. Unfortunately, again, like I said, we are in this awkward position where emptiness just completely ruins our ability to do stuff we want to do. Actually, happy to see the dispel early, of course. I should have done that first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this fight kills us. Depending on how lucky we get on getting these two lined up is nice, which isn't that amazing luck, but like I've had a lot of runs where I don't have that luck, so. I just have to do that because that'll get us a kill. And killing something is... we needed to get a kill. Okay, getting that kill there, I think does turn things. And legitimately, I think like that may be enough that it massively improves my thoughts of our odds of success here. Because just like getting something out off the board. No, because what I want to do here is that, and do that. Did actually manage to freeze because we didn't get more purity out from emptiness, which is nice. Is this lethal? Nope, nope, sure isn't. Exploded. Alright, I actually killed one. Killed another one, I mean. Good, but it could be worse. Not when I don't have spare mana for it. Like, getting damage out was by far the most important thing there. Like, I will play Invig if I have mana, but it is not my priority now. Alright, being able to stop that from crashing us again is nice. I don't think playing that's worth it. And I haven't needed to play Invig more than once all run. It is not my priority. I should have done that first. Mike. Here, I have a choice. I can play Invig, or I can play Sonic Blast. And Sonic Blast kills something, and Invig does not. I can use this. Is that worth it? I may as well. Yeah, ultimately did not end up being as big of a pain as I was worried it was going to be. But Jesus Christ. Fight is. I do think upgrading the ice block was a good call. Or upgrading the frozen solid, because like I think having these actually be charged up a lot faster is super valuable to us. I'm still just not sold on these double spell jolts, because they just keep having them in hands where it's like, they don't do anything right now. I just want to be able to end this fight. Give me another period to apply mistake. Now we get spelled. I don't know, maybe I'm overestimating how dangerous that one thing's going to be. I think with Force Magic, I do want that vulnerable. Or I do want that Arcane. This fight, I'm not worried about, I think. But here, like, I could play the Invigorate, but I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I think I agree with that, Mouse Trouble. This is a pushover fight. Oh, Torp, I didn't actually need to do that. Oh. I always forget about that one thing. Do I need to play that? I think I'm not doing that, actually. I'm gonna get that transformed, but I'm just not really in a huge rush. Okay. Glittering Reflection. Arcane Amulet. Yeah. We've found another spell wave, but we haven't yet. I don't know, maybe I got the Starry Skies just to tilt one day. Minus some Arcane. We only have the 2 sources of Arcane, and this one hits 2 things, which I like. If we're going to cut something, I think it is... Or, I mean, if we are going to cut Arcane, it will be this one. But, like... I think getting Starry Studies and tilting one day is the play. But then that cuts off some of the cards in our card pool, but... Just like the Mind Over Body. Yeah, we're cutting out. Oh, this fight again. Well, I went fine last time, so it'll go fine this time. Right? Alright. Not surprised you have to leave after you built a deck that is slow as molasses. You're just going to leave me here to pick up pieces. I see how it is. Is this where it all falls apart? I don't think so. I think with the Arcane Amulet, we're probably fine. I really do think the Dimension Mushroom fight is going to be the make or break fight for this. kill it. It's actually a little awkward because until we get rid of that vent off, it can be... it can lead to us breaking this instead. Rip. Well, I should have actually hit this one. Wasn't thinking. Well, these guys make trash, so kind of a wash. Just copy that. Just copy this again. I actually used that one, so can't copy it, I guess. But I think I'm not copying this because I don't want to deal with. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck with another one of these, but I think that's okay. May as well get both of these out of hand. I'm honestly really surprised that like this miserably slow deck is working at all, because like I think every time I try and build a deck like this that is just trying to do nothing for the first 80 million turns, it doesn't work. I don't know what the difference is. It's just that, like, emptiness doesn't actually apply pressure. Oh, that's fun. One day leaves when we get a bug. Let me get... Okay, I guess we have to main menu. Okay. $15 again to scale, yeah. Yeah, stop locking that late into this, into a fight with this deck. It's really morale breaking. Should have played this before shuffling. I did it last time, but whoops. I do like having a double ice block. Less a fan of getting ice. Yeah, because now we can't kill because we didn't have the ability to copy it. Which is unfortunate. Like, imagine if we didn't have the cleansing shield and like we didn't have any way to mitigate the curse at all. Can't quite kill this to prevent it from causing problems for us, which is unfortunate. Now we have 2 trash cards. I don't think we got rid of the other one. Did we? But they're super obnoxious. Alright, this actually works out. Okay. Fuck me! Not again. That's very annoying. I think we just have to get Glaring Reflection ASAP, which is really unfortunate because Glaring Reflection is obviously really good for us. But I can't keep playing a card that has a chance to... Like, in a deck that is this slow, I cannot keep playing a card that just ends the... ends my ability to actually do things. So we've established this turn it's fine. Let me read the... I wonder if it's specifically when we play Glaring Reflection when it's the leftmost card in the hand. Finally killed one. We're gonna not play that. I think getting the top is worth losing whatever. And then we could play this or we could play that. I think getting that back into the draw pile is worth it, and then I want to get at least one of those. Gonna explode again on draw. Alright, that's actually pretty okay. Alright. Vapod confirming that he has also seen the bug, which is not the most useful. Alright, well, we're not dead. I'm taking damage. Just ice that. Do we risk it? We're good. At this point, playing this seems worth it. Okay, we can't get to that this turn. That probably wasn't actually worth it. All right, we made it. We've been in this run for what? 40 minutes? Alright, let's, Do we just need to take the damage? Do we need the Blazing Ritual? Does taking Blazing Ritual let us cut a mana card? I think so, but do we need the Suffocate is the question. Suffocate only gets half bonus from damage modifiers, but like, I don't think we can afford to take that many turns against these guys. I think without Suffocate we just die, you're right. I think that's probably accurate. Alright, let's see. Realizing that was kind of a mistake, because I can't. Actually, do what I need to do here? Let's do that. At least the decay doesn't do that much. Alright, spell coming out early. So many things I want to do here. It's not great. Also not great. Yeah, this is not good. That's about what I expected. So we are currently dead on board. And we have to copy that. Unfortunately, because Purity came out, we can't get that freeze. Not getting poisoned is good, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, we're just dead here. Yeah, the inability to get through Purity is pretty crushing. And then we get 12 shield, which is not enough, and we just die. I'm just gonna accept the loss. Alright, I think that's stream. I think I'm at a high enough level of tilt that further attempts are not going to be worth anything. I'm going to keep workshopping the deck and see what I can do. This is too slow. I don't like this list. I'll see what I can do, but try and put together something in the blast deck that I actually like. Anyway, that's it for this time. I'll see you next time. Until then, toodles.